first brand jungle. No, it's not. There have been other brand jungles played in LEC.
We can break that down as we go into game, but folks, as we run into this patch, as we run such an important game here.
I love that we're now getting the Seraphine bans against Flacket and Kaiser.
Well, I think it's a nice take from Humanoid, as you were saying. Also just sets you up very, very well. Long range, good distance.
Humanoid's had some really good games, though. I'd be scared of his Corki coming in here.
For Wonder to just respond immediately with that pick. Jankos has a plethora of champions.
Playing the Udyr into the Rumble. Been a popular choice. No LeBlanc, no Poppy. Yeah, Poppy into Kalista Vi feels super bad. So Poppy taken out, Xinjiao taken out. Tristana removed. You just play Maokai here if you want.
When they play controlled, strong League of Legends, this is a team to be feared. Is it going to be another game like that with the Java now locked in an engage tool and leaving that counter pick up for?
Really want to go for opportunity to go for it. So if you
so Corki's Humanoid's Corki's back. I thought he had a really nice game when we reviewed the VOD yesterday on the Corki.
You don't seem too excited about the Corki. You just kind of glazed over that point. Oh, this would be more exciting, wouldn't it? To take a serious note, Jun has been great on engage supports, like the Blitzcrank. Him and LeBron right now.
Okay.
Rating S tier for me.
And the Blitzcrank
spices it up a little bit more than that short guy in a flying hell.
And oftentimes you kind of see it go.
Yeah, play Nautilus to body block.
To have that.
Could play Alistair here.
Support to try and answer for it. So yeah, gonna go back towards the Nautilus.
Bit surprised we don't see Alistair.
So it makes sense. More engage. Good opportunity just to point and click CC to go onto Kalista. So I think this is pretty nice for Heretics. They got long range, good team fight.
Through mid, through bot. You know, Jun getting an engaged.
Leaving Corki up on this patch is insane. Yeah, but a lot of the, I mean, Corki hasn't been played that well in the West.
Massive change.
I think Humanoid has done a good job with it, though.
Push yourself forward to be a new Fnatic coming through in this year. 2024 winter is coming to a close today, and with their final game, Fnatic,
Cusco and Arequipa City is top-notch. Food here is tasty. So I like Peruvian food in general. Like, I've been to a bunch of Peruvian restaurants in Los Angeles. But yeah, I know the Peru restaurant scene is really going through like a renaissance right now, and they have some of the best restaurants in the world by ratings, by critics' ratings there. So I really want to go. Peruvian food, guys, if you also haven't had it, is really interesting. Like they actually had a lot of Chinese immigration. So they have like Peruvian Chinese fusion fried rice dishes that are great.
Also just trying to look threatening for some of the top teams.
That are great.
Less likely to be chosen. But here comes the invade.
OG League player missing you and Doa on the OGN cast. Well, you don't have to miss us. Yeah, Chifa, that stuff's good. You can go to the LFN Culture channel, and Doa and I do a podcast on science fiction and fantasy television shows. Go subscribe to that channel. If you miss me and Doa, you don't have to. We do a show together. It's fun. Lomos Saltados is great. Lomos Saltados is great.
I thought that was a bug at first, but
no,
love that stuff.
Try and play much more aggressive around Razork. So I think you probably look a lot more for the 2v1 in mid and see if you can.
Peruvian food very underrated, I think.
Play around Razork,
and I want to hike the Inca Trail. Do that Inca Trail hike for like several days. That sounds really fun.
It is a new approach because it's the first time in LEC from what I'm looking at right now that it has.
I also want to go there and do ayahuasca. Not gonna lie, that's another thing I want to do there. Go to an ayahuasca retreat. Definitely gonna hit that shit up.
In this lane, I like that we're gonna get a bit more explosive power than you probably expect from the Corkies here, even in this top side. At level 1, Oscar Rinnan.
Wow, Wonder just clapping him.
Stood in his place. Wonder's been here for ages as well. I mean, you stand in front of the bird, you're gonna get burnt. Yeah,
and this is why, like, I think Wonder's had the best understanding of this matchup is you can trade so effectively in the early stages against Oscar Rinnan, even starting for the Electro Harpoon instead of going for the Q as well. So with the Flame Spitter, so Wonder now going to be able to slow push this wave in. Oscar Rinnan can't really approach the wave, so he's already down experience because Wonder's owned him off the experience. You can look to crash third wave. You can proxy fourth wave if you know where Razork is. Probably can't with Razork pathing up towards top side. But you've reset on third wave, 450.
As Saddam pointed out, Oscar Rinnan has to tank that damage in order to get the CS from the first 3 melee minions.
So Wonder understanding of this match
stood in his place. Wonder's been here for ages as well. I mean, you stand in front of the bird, you're gonna get burnt.
Yeah, and this is why, like, I think Wonder's had the best understanding of this matchup is you can trade so effectively in the early stages against.
Like, just stand in there and trade for it? Seems difficult to do. Oh, XP. There we go. Okay, that makes sense.
Going to be able to slow push this wave in. Oscar can't really approach the wave, so he's already down experience.
What do you do in an ayahuasca retreat? Well, they have shamans, and you do ayahuasca, and it's guided hallucinogenic experiences with people who are experts in doing them.
But you've reset on third wave, 450 gold.
So that's what you do.
This lane becomes unplayable for Oscar. It's super easy to try and play for that, and you see Wonder very much in control of this lane now.
Speaking of another lane that looks to get control, Humanoid, the trades onto Perks, aggressive, well done. Trades winning out in his favor as well. Just runs on forward. Everybody like that. 3 versus 2, you can see Perks keeps walking in. Great auto spacing from Humanoid.
Oh, boy.
Really using that Hail of Blades you were talking about.
Yeah, and Kaiser now on the roam to see if he can help out Perks. So this is going to get bloody.
This is the same Hail of Blades we saw on Corky Mid in these more long-range matchups that we saw, like Zeka playing into Faker. But Zeka was getting clapped.
The Fnatic fans out in force today. Humanoid just piles it back. Still has an EXP lead for now with this big wave that's building up towards Perks. Remember, he's got TP. So all he has to do is back if he so chooses, come back fresh. As Jun is now also roaming as well to match Kaiser. And I mean,
I didn't know you were into hiking. Dude, I grew up in Boy Scouts. I literally climbed, I did the Kilimanjaro trek in 2018 with my dad.
Now Razork is behind enemy lines onto Perks. Flashes, who expected he runs back.
Oh, no.
Team Heretics, what a
Oh, no-y. Oh, no-y. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, why did you go back to your Sand Soldier? Perks, no! Why would you E back in?
It's still level 2, tries to come in mid. They don't have the damage. They can't get the closure on towards Jun, so he's able to hop.
Why?
You're end up too much.
No!
Level 2 AD carry has just ghosted. Team
It's right.
Want to fight with their AD mid at 3 minutes 30. Now Razork is behind.
Luckily, we on this stream we actually have the technology for moments like this, guys. We actually do have the technology for moments like this. You should be very grateful.
Fight with their AD mid at 3 minutes 30. Now Razork is behind enemy lines on the Perks. Flashes, who expected he runs back in? The shifting sand, he probably thought he's gonna get out with it. But he goes right back in.
This was just too much happening at once for Heretics. Black is still level 2, tries to come in. They don't have the damage. They can't get the closure onto the Jun, so he's able to hop out. You're end up in a position where Perk sticks around and then completely messes up the distance.
There you guys go. We're getting the technology on the stream slowly.
Way less resources on the trade. Like you can see, Kalista easy reset now to come back into lane. She's got the recurve bow.
Imagine this in TikTok instead of 100K views. I don't know if the Zoomers would actually get the hide and seek meme.
Still 3 summoners burnt in that trade. Remember Wonder before to get his lane dominant topside also burn and summon a very early usage here from Team Heretics. But as we saw mid, first blood goes over. Fnatic pick up a gold lead. And even though it goes to Jun who made the roam, it still gives Humanoid ease of access in this lane and the priority that he's searching for.
Thank you, Flaptastic Pickle. Did my ancient memes solicit a subscription?
Although it looks like Wonder might have broken that freeze. And the idea is, okay, I can then get the reset that Oscar in desperate needs without losing minions. But the fact that he's coming down to the spot lane with that big wave pushing out says to me that they want to try and get on towards Flacket and see if they can punish the fact that he's that ghost. But maybe not even the case, actually. He's just going to try and clear out his own bot side. Maybe after as the wave starts to push out from underneath the tower.
It's also extra fun because every time I do that, it demonetizes my VODs.
Slowly but surely, the push coming back. Flacket and Kaiser have their support of their jungler nearby.
I made 250, but I lost all my VOD monetization, so worth?
Not sure if but we'll just track that one a little bit closer as health does matter.
Perks. Going to be able to get
It was worth, guys. Spoiler, it was worth.
Yeah, Yeah, so the little purple bars just beside the portraits of the champions will give you the XP bar. So you can see Yanko's just topping over to level 5, no worries. And that'll make things a little bit easier to track. Wonder though, knowing that Razork is going to be on this bottom side, gets down a ward and is just making life a nuisance for Oscar and in the top lane. You can see he still hasn't reset, so Wonder should be able to clear this out, get a reset.
Do Twitch VODs even make money? No, but the YouTube VODs might.
Just make things easy. Razork, because you have to reset at some stages, Black, you can see he's just sitting on the tier, knows that in a brawl, they just have the advantage with the recurve bow already picked up, so he's going to push aggressively, or have Noah push aggressively in the box side and look for this dragon. Yankos can't really steal this. There's too many members of
That's right. You have to take the perks int moments for the amazing perks wins you the game moments and the incredible perk split pushing moments. Sometimes the split pushing and the int moments are the same with perks. But surely he's going to come back and carry this game, right, guys? Surely.
Return, Team Heretics have a play here, but it all depends on the CC chain as Jun has to dodge away from at least.
Yanko's no 6 yet.
Instead,
Tragic.
Dredgeline flashed away from. Fnatic almost punished with their lives, but they get away safely. Yeah,
the dragon still goes across. A lot of summoner spells burnt there. Well, at least Jun's summoner spells burnt there in that bottom side, but they're still going to be relatively fine. Wonder has reset, is now looking bot though. I think they want to 4-man dive this because Wonder knows he's got the TP advantage off of those early plays that he set up on top side.
Again, the Udi is spearheading in. The Ghost immediately popped.
Still on a 6 EQ up.
Here, will he get here in time? Jun pops up trying to buy some time as Noah.
Flacket has aggro. Awkward. 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 Doesn't matter. Wonder's there.
They're still going to be relatively fine.
I think a Wonder just walks down here at 7 minutes. Wonder doesn't fuck around, man. Wonder doesn't fuck around. He's like, you know what they won't expect? Me walking all the way to bot lane at 7 minutes into this game on Udyr to start this tower dive. Why not? I can just TP back to topside and push out.
Again, the Udyr is spearheading in. The Ghost immediately popped. Razork is down here, but will he get here in time? Jun pops up trying to buy some time as Noah against the turret just gets sent every which way. But
tragic that Flacket was the one who took aggro there. It's alright, doesn't matter though. I don't even know why you bother cleansing there, frankly. But humanoid? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Perks, where are you?
It's like having a kid's birthday party at McDonald's. Humanoid finding the kill melee range and then fries everywhere.
It's like having a kid's birthday party at McDonald's. I don't know. I don't know if that's the analogy. I have so many questions. First off, who has a kid's birthday party at McDonald's? Apparently before the game, Wonder told Noah he was going to gank bot. That's amazing. Back when McDonald's had the play place? I mean, maybe, but did you still have birthday parties there? Yeah, I mean, I remember the play places, but like, did anybody have birthday parties there? I used to have birthday parties at McDonald's. All right, fair enough, guys. I just never did that.
My word, that was a messy dive.
My region, Dagger, I can say that now.
Etc. 15 years ago, Macca's B-Days were OP. Your Australian is showing. There's a whole room for it. All right, fair enough, guys. I don't know.
So Flack could end up tanking the tower, which is a complete mess. Flack could end up shooting too early. So then Noah's able to flash, which means that Wonder, as he comes back here, ends up going for it. Flack is now too low to realistically get involved in this play, which means that as Yanko's flash Qs...
All kids get ice cream and heavy heals. All right. I'm the one who's wrong, okay? You guys win.
Means that at least you get Humanoid with some damage, but Yanko's, thanks to Triumph, will heal up. Flacket hits 6 off the kill, so manages to lock up Humanoid, but he still gets the kill back in the Yankos. But that should have been way simpler. As long as Flacket didn't tank the tower from the get-go, that could have been an easy setup.
So, game is even, pretty much, I guess, from that last play. It's a 300 gold lead for Team Heretics, but we don't really call that much at this point.
Greetings from Mexico. We love you. I love Mexico, man.
The biggest lead in the game
Big Mexico fan. I'm going to get to Oaxaca someday and eat all the food. Fucking love Oaxacan food.
Might have to wait and see who's feeling the best because there's no summoners available. There's a lot of lanes to
Next birthday, let us run out of McDonald's plate. Man, can I have some Chuck E. Cheese or something if we're doing 90s birthdays?
hook under turret. I mean, Varus has blinking summoners, I should say, as well, that are waiting for the cooldowns to come off.
And there's a level 6 Jarvan.
Wait.
A lot of blinking.
By the way, guys, I fucking hate LEC overlay. Like, I can't even tell if this ult is up. I think it's up.
Say as well, that are waiting for the cooldowns to come off.
And there's a level 6 Jarvan.
I think it's up. But, like, why aren't we shooting Chain of Corruption here?
With a hook under turret, I mean, Varus has to be careful not to step too.
Seriously, though, why are we not... Does he not know his ult is up?
Cooldowns come off.
And there's a level
Because, like, don't you just ult here and then Jarvan
on the bot side.
flag and drags and ults and he's dead?
Started, hey. Jun with a hook under turret. I mean, Varus has to be careful not to step too far up. At least the damage goes down, and Jun now down to half HP. Jankos is not saying die yet.
Kalista ult? Oh, that's fair. Kalista ult makes sense. I'm dumb.
Void Grubs could be started by Wonder on the top side as this is all going on.
That's very fair. It's definitely because of Kalista ult, guys.
Still, though, Heretics are getting good control over the spot side. They're getting the push, they're getting control, you're getting the CS lead. Wonder putting the threat onto Oscar and then again.
There's also no, there's no objective to fight for now.
Dagger in the meantime, you saw my finger go to the screen.
Ult icons are never correct. I think that one was correct because we saw it ticking down, so I think it did just come up.
Now, we know a lot of the time with Blitzcrank, usually it's the case. But it's always exciting to see the boots everyone forgets about. You know, we have, I almost said Mercs the wrong way. Let's pause, yeah. In this meantime, I mean, Flacket probably hopes he has them, but it wouldn't make a difference because 3 members are here. We have, I almost said Mercs the wrong way. Let's pause, yeah. In this meantime, I mean, Flacket probably hopes he has them, but it wouldn't make a difference because 3 members are here.
Okay.
No one gets a kill. A very meaningful kill, considering Flacket was ahead in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, just sticking around that bit too long to try and push out. No help there. Kaiser had already reset to try and, move mid, because it looks like they want to try and get set up for, I would imagine, Void Grubs into Dragon, but they're actually moving back to the spot side to try and protect the bot lane tower after Flacket went down, but...
Dude, I love how Wonder is just casually winning this matchup and then immediately ganking running bot so he can win the bot lane matchup too.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, it means that Razork knows
30
the bot lane is safe
seconds
for the moment, so he's actually the one
till
who
Drake.
rotates back up towards top side to pick up the Void Grubs. Kenneth Brooker now for Wonder though means that this is...
Remember, guys, Wonder could have gone to Cloud9. I'm just going to put that out there. Wonder could be on the Cloud9 roster in NA right now instead of this roster.
In the grand scheme of things.
Side note, though, I mean, Dagger, we're not...
Imagine how terrifying that would be.
Coincides with Herald spawn.
That might be legitimately the best NA team ever.
Because they have a feeling there might be some sort of messy play coming on. Humanoid resetting has the teleport, and I think that's why the dive is called off here from Heretics. They're a bit worried about Humanoid coming in. I think he picked a package off that reset as well. So Heretics trying to burst down this dragon before Corki gets back into this mid lane.
We'll say though, with this dragon being looked at with Team Heretics just having it, with stats going over to Wonder, feel pretty good. Early game.
I think he just wants to stay in EU, guys.
Dragon on top of that, Wonder is a very beefy boy. So it spawns the Cloud Rift somewhere out there. There's an LCK caster cheering as maybe for Fnatic. They'll be doing the same in a moment. Kaiser flashes over the wall. It's Humanoid with a package. I think it's a barrel of dog biscuits that's just waiting to go in somewhere. Will it be on top of Perks?
Oh, he's getting the treat?
Yes, it will. Who's a good boy? Perks running away though, but he doesn't want to go over the flames. Instead, pops them back, flashes. Nice to get out, but Humanoid under the turret. Well done. 2-1 now. Corki is unleashed.
Humanoid is a very happy Corgi as he wanders back with his little...
Will it be on top of Perks?
Oh, he's getting the treat?
Kaiser flashes over the wall. It's Humanoid with
So Perks knows that Corki has the package. He knows that it wasn't, it wasn't used as his team was taking Drake. He knows that Humanoid's going to be walking back to lane.
Just waiting to go in somewhere. Will it be on top of Perks?
Oh, he's getting the treat?
Yes, it will. Who's a good boy? Perks running away though, but he doesn't want to go over the flames. Instead, pops them back, flashes. Nice to get out, but Humanoid under the turret.
Razork doesn't even have ult up. 3, 2, 1, up.
He is unleashed.
Humanoid is a very happy Corgi as he wanders back with his little legs to the tower. Great stuff there, being able to Valkyrie back over the Azir wall and pick up that kill. And again, just nice timing. You
Couldn't just take the Drake and run with the W, could you?
Heretic side was involved in keeping that bot lane tower safe, which meant that there just wasn't numbers in mid lane, and Razork spotted us.
It's a very significant kill again because, I I mean, we know this matchup, Dagda. We know it scales either way. It's what was always known about Corki Azir. And after that kill, even though Fnatic find one mid, even though it was humanoid, Team Heretics respawn, Perks uses his teleport. They are going to be getting these Void Grubs and giving 2 to themselves just before the Herald spawns in 1 minute.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nothing to write home about, right? They're not going to respawn before Herald in a minute, so it's 2 to 1. Means nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's more just nice little bit of experience for the jungler more than anything else. And Humanoid should be able to continue clearing out this and then start to move in towards the spot side. I
mean, even if you got 5 grubs, I wouldn't ride home. Can you imagine saying, "Dear mum, I killed 5 of these purple things in Summoner's Rift"? And she go, "All right, don't know what that is. I'm still learning the game." But
do you have to explain that grub is not food when you do write home about it?
Yeah, not food, or again, I told you, someone who eats off the ground. You know, in high school, I said people like if you get called a grub, you're someone who's like, you know, a little bit.
I can't handle Australian slang, guys.
And they're so pretty in the game, you know?
They're obviously very good looking.
Can't handle Australian slang. I literally have no idea what Australian people are saying at any point in time.
Real quick.
Yeah, you just don't talk about it, so then it doesn't get brought up. It's all right. Yeah, we ignore that.
I think my favorite piece of Australian slang is "didn't come here to fuck spiders," which means like I didn't come here to fuck around. Why is that a saying?
You know, like he was running in the 90s. That was such good smooth moves.
Australians confirm. Australians confirm. That is a real statement. I know you're watching because it's prime time in Australia.
After the push, but it looks like they're going to turn their attention topside immediately. Wonder is here, and he is very much alone.
It is very real. I'm not here to fuck spiders. Exactly. That's what Australians saying.
Pretty much doesn't kill the turret, but Wonder has no chance. He CC'd up the day. Herald has been that was such good smooth moves. And so we can see.
All right, so we take Herald here, and we have zero respect for the fact that everybody is on this side of the map right now, and Jankos is not on this side of the map, and everyone else is in lane. So we're just gonna sacrifice Wonder to the gods.
Doesn't kill the turret, but Wonder has no chance. He CC'd up the days. Now it's another drive right down top side. I mean, in a tier 2, in top is now threatened. Look at the damage they're going to have with Humanoid as well. With the only grub they picked up, it's enough to enhance it and pick up 2 turrets from Riftfeld Dagda. That's why it works.
Wonder is TP.
You win this round. Can't come the raw prawn. You know, I have no idea what that means. What does it mean when you say "can't come the raw prawn"? What the fuck? I love Australian English because I understand all of the words, but there are so many psychotic idioms that I have no idea what they're trying to say to me. And also, I don't know if I'm being trolled. That might not even be an Australian saying. I play games with Australians where I try and guess what's a real Australian saying and what's not, and they just make up shit sometimes. You can't deceive me. Can't come the raw prawn.
And I think Heretics, that's why we've seen them grouping up in this 3-man unit. Even Wonder on this bottom side to try and make that happen. But they didn't even realize they're on a ward. They haven't done their due diligence.
I mean, the priority map, it's beautiful.
Oh my god.
That's why you've seen them grouping up in this 3-man unit. Even Wonder on this bottom side to try and
They're on the ward.
Got a Callista Blitzcrank and a Blitzcrank who's always going to be on the move. You never know where Fnatic are going to be.
They're on the ward, guys.
And I think
The thing is, I think Perks' lens is up.
Heretics, that's why you've seen them grouping up in this 3-man unit. Even Wonder on this bottom side to try and make that happen. But they don't even realize they're on a ward. They haven't done their due diligence.
I mean, the priority map, it's beautiful. They find the exact target.
Up in this 3-man.
All right, well, you know.
Unit, even Wonder on this bottom side to try and make that happen. But they don't even realize they're on a ward. They haven't done their due diligence.
I mean, the priority map is beautiful. They find the exact target that you'd want out of anyone on the team. Team Heretics running for their life, but they're not going to get out because he's next on the menu, boys. Razork with a beautiful Humanoid has picked up 4 kills. Jordan forces a flash. Fnatic can do no wrong in a game that matters so much for them. Right in the exact time.
Grouping up in this three-man unit, even Wonder on this bottom side to make that happen.
They have a big ward too. They had a big ward the entire time. It was in Kaiser's inventory. They had scrying lens up on perks, and they had a big ward. Why would you try and set a death brush like this?
They haven't done their due diligence. I mean, the priority map, it's beautiful. They find the exact target that you'd want out of anyone on the team. Team Heretics running for their life, but they're not going to get out because Kaiser is next on the menu, boys. Razork with a beautiful ult. Humanoid has picked up 4 kills. The flash. Fnatic
The sun and pig ward is the funniest part of that.
They are on track.
I'm shocked that Jun was able to catch the pigeon like that. That was absolutely insane. In between 2 people, and then I mean, Muttley for Humanoid. He's able to pick up the kill.
The Rumble ulted the bush. It's the old bush. Hell yeah.
Didn't sweep. Didn't expect there to be a ward, and now great pickup here. I will say you got the resets a little bit late here though for Fnatic when it comes towards Dragon, but realistically I think they'll be fine to start moving back in to try and take this objective.
Yep.
They just need to get, as you can see, Bob pushed out. Humanoid will probably have to TP back out onto the map, more than likely towards mid lane, because I think that's your best bet. Oh wait, Razork went over the wall.
Yeah, he did, and that's a Q. Flash to get out or wait for the Q. It's now up and again, so Vaultbreaker should be an exit path, but he's just waiting instead. Fnatic are stronger. There's a 2k gold lead mid with Malignance now on the Corki. He's got a package as well. You can see in base, he's just picked it up. Teleport early as well as Jankos is in.
They're just going to get instantly packaged on this TP.
Early with the Cataclysm down, but he's just dying out. Humanoid now in the back line. There it is.
Oh my god.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno for Fnatic. Flacket sent packing, and one.
Well, this game was not very close.
Got this game in the bag.
X marks the spot as to where Heretics used to be, as Fnatic are setting a mark on this game. That was an incredible play. Destroying Heretics, making sure no one could approach anything. I mean, Jankos going in very aggressive early. The TP coming through from Wonder, a little bit late to the party because Jankos is already dead, and Humanoid is just zoning Flacket and Perks off. They know they can't really go forward, and then you just get hit, Rumble, ult, and having that package as well. Flacket is completely out of the fight, and Fnatic are just chasing down members of Heretics to add to their goal pockets.
How good would
Huge package. Humanoid's Corki's been legit in the games I've seen him play it.
Humanoid on this pick, which is now at 9k. Where's Perks? He's down. Dagda ready to do some math. 5,500. Am I correct? Yes. I have to give
I'm gonna leave you to that.
Yeah. I can count 5,500. It's big. It's such a big gold gap. Even though on the screen it says 3k, I could be wrong. Either way, it's big. Ladies and gentlemen, you can do it yourself. It's Humanoid level 13 versus Perks. He's down a level, but about 11 and a half. It feels. It's really rough. I mean, we've got this respect to Perks on a matchup, Dagda, that we've seen time and time again. And oops, the daisy for Team Heretics.
8,000 deficit at 18 minutes. This is so over.
Kind of showing them the ropes here.
Teleport though could be dangerous. Hook doesn't land as around red buff. The fight begins, but again, look at Humanoid from range. You can see Perks is holding topside. Won't do a damn thing. Oscar,
It's really good to see Humanoid having like very strong regular season performances again. 'Cause I feel like, you know, for the last, I don't feel like it. Let me just put it this way. For the last few years, Humanoid's had an immense ceiling, but really hasn't been motivated to do very well in the regular season. And it's such a pleasure to see him when he's in form.
I will say with Varus there, you're not going to be able to do too much, but yeah, with the waves, not in the best of spots. They won't be able to get much in the way of towers, but still, they'll get control, get vision, steal away some of the camps. And you just go for take 2 here with Baron up and available. 20 minutes on the clock, and it's not like Heretics, although Perks can do it quick, can never really contest you. But we get a quick shot here, like hook into the wall for Kaiser. Jankos deleted immediately, and Oscar is just burning down Perks.
Thank you, Shobs, for the gift sub to Prodigal Chicken.
How's he supposed to get into these
Look at what Perks did in that fight.
Jankos available. 20 minutes on the clock, and it's not like Heretics, although Perks can do it quick, can never really contest you. But we get a quick shot here,
He
like
TP's in.
hook into the wall for Kaiser. Yanko's
He goes over. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know the worst part of this is he doesn't even have flash, and Oscarinen does have flash.
immediately, and Oscarinen is just burning down perks on the top side. Nothing that the Azir
My God, guys. It's all right. We have stuff for these moments too.
asked you, but we're getting big shot here, like hook into the wall for Kaiser. Yanko's deleted immediately, and Oscarinen is just burning down perks on the top side. Nothing that the Azir can do. I mean, Blackett, how's he supposed to get into these fights? They're just not capable of it at all.
I mean, this point dagger is too far gone. It's a 10k gold lead. You're versing a Corki, a Rumble versus a team that, again, might want to play at range. You know, Flackett, for example, as Lethality Varus. Oh, look. The real G2 coming up next.
A little bit more successful this season as well.
There goes my hero,
Fnatic,
the Western
trying to see
Goat.
if they can make sure that they
Perks.
can push themselves a little bit further along. Again, if Fnatic win this, they want Vitality to win the next game.
The
as well,
Croatian
so that they can
sensation.
get their top 4 spots. So Fnatic
Getting
definitely
roasted
gonna
by a
be
Rumble
Heretics
while he
even
ults Krugs.
if they win, will not be able to push themselves into that top 4 thanks to the strength of victory that SK have. And the head-to-heads. Good hook though.
Finish out. Fretchline buffers it though. Looks janky on our spectator client, but Kaiser gets out. That's the main thing. Zenithar at mid at 21 minutes getting threatened down. This feels like a much later game than it is because of how far Fnatic are ahead, but 14-3 at 21. It's just pure dominance here, and it's really good to see from what we'd expect to be a top team, right? What people would expect to be a top 2, top 3 team. Yes, they're waiting for Vitality to get top 4.
Oh, the reverse hookerino.
From what we'd expect to
Ah,
be
yes.
a top team, right?
The hooker becomes the hooky,
Yes,
as is said.
for Vitality to get top 4, but right now they need to showcase, as you said, with the equalizer down, they're doing exactly that. Oscarinen's damage is dirty with the crit bloom as well. This 2-item rumble means business.
Still though, Noah getting hooked there meant that kind of shuts down Fnatic. They would have liked to keep that ball rolling, catch that wave on bot side, but because you end up with Noah
Whatever,
plus
just
Flash
fucking
and
play
Fuse
for
and
soul point. Who cares? You have a giant lead.
Turn is up. Getting to put up their hopes in this game. You can
I
say
mean, you're
no.
just so far away. Banshee's Veil is the attempt from perks here, but even if you get that right, the Eclipse Malignance is going to make sure that you're getting that magic resist reduction. It ends up super nice. You still got to deal with a lot of damage coming through from Calista. The Terminus is going to make it very hard with the Jack Show inevitability for Noah to really beat him down. So I think at this stage you've kind of run your course, and I think Heretics had moments to get control of this game. Like you look at that bot lane dive that went so astray, and Wonder had good control and tried to use it elsewhere in the map, but unfortunately it was just Fnatic cleaner when it came to a lot of these plays and came back to bite Heretics, especially around that like mid lane into bot side plays.
Yeah, Juna's look, pretty good.
It's set up now for Baron.
I mean,
That's what the reset's about.
perhaps just having the Korean language bot lane has been helpful. Like, I think it sucks to lose Trimby, but I think Fnatic, when they've looked good like this, have looked quite good, and it feels like they've been getting better towards the end of the round robin.
I think Aphelios is Calibro.
Oh, yes. Keep it game related. That's right. That's very good. Keep me in a job. Sorry, Halo?
I mod for an Aussie streamer from Melbourne. I have never heard any of those sayings, Monty. Well, that's because you're not Australian, and these are the secret sayings that Australians say to each other. They're not for outsider consumption. They know that outsiders don't understand these.
Champion, and I have to say, Blitzcrank in the LEC, I think have been some of the best performing champions. Unless there's a game...
Australians aren't going to speak Australian to you. They're only going to speak Australian to each other.
I think some of the best performing supports on some of these pick champions.
Yeah, Blitzcrank in particular has been really big for John.
No, I haven't seen top versus EDG yet. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Opportunities to play around these new walls, because in a lot of situations it's very difficult to approach objectives now, or even if you are already at the objective pit, there's so many walls and different angles that Blitzcrank can work from. You can even see here, like, it makes it very difficult for you to actually threaten a lot of these plays, and especially since, apart from Wonder, no one is actually particularly tanky on Heretics. Like, yes, you've got Kaiser, but a one item Locker of the Iron Solari Nautilus, that's what, 6 levels down on your AD carry is not going to survive. And Semi Yankos, he's Sunder's guy. Thanks for the
again. There you go.
Thanks for the demonstration.
Yeah,
I appreciate it,
I was
lads. What? 6 levels down on your AD carry, he's not going to survive. And Semi Yankos, he's under sky. Thanks for the
Again, there you go.
Okay.
thanks for the demonstration. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
that supports your point, doesn't it? Jun gets a quick pick, support down.
A lot of counterplay there. A lot of counterplay.
Anyway, further to your point, Dagda, you know what's huge? As Wonder decides to push bottom side turret. I can explain in a second, because at least in a turret going down, the most, if you use an escape, point is really smart.
I will see Rumble as well, dealing that.
No ward over, another one for Noah. Humanoid just dodged it.
These to pick people off on moments like that.
Found him. I think that was blind as well. I mean, there's no ward.
I mean, this is desperation, right? Like, you know Humanoid has flash and W up.
Another one for Noah. Humanoid just
But you got to do something to try and win this game. And this is what I like about Perks, honestly. Like, that play was very unlikely to be successful. But you have to do something if you're going to come back in this situation, so you might as well try and make a play. And Perks will always do that. That's one of the things that's made him so great over the years. Like, he's won games doing shit like that he should lose.
Of the team's damage. Highest DPM for any mid laner in the league. The guy's been a beast. And it's,
Even if he hit him, he still wouldn't have died? Probably not, but that's not the point. That's not the point I'm making, guys. He actually will try and find angles to win at all times, no matter how unlikely it is.
Down. The range is there. Oscarinen burning and turning with Baron buff. It's so easy. It has been a runaway. It has been a performance from Fnatic that cannot be understated. Jun locked in a pit, but matters not. As Fnatic running into the base, even if they get fully wiped here, it's going to take 3 more. Okay, you got Razork. You got Jun. Great stuff. Need a little bit more.
Fnatic. Razor either, so.
And a bigger issue was at hand. Now you've got the wall, which is playoffs, but then Team Heretics have to perform there, right? Anyone who hasn't watched Game of Thrones is now very confused as to what's going on. But to be fair, it's like Hodor, you know.
On Fnatic, and as well, look at Noah, like already taking.
They did throw a little bit here. It's obviously no point in doing that
It has never been close. It has been a runaway.
when you can back off and get Cloud Soul.
Understated. Jun locked in a pit, but matters not. As Fnatic running into the base, even if they get fully wiped here, it's going to take 3 more. Okay.
The back, but yeah, I think this was a little bit too far forward.
Like, why are we trying to do this when Corki is free hitting the inhib? You can literally just stand here, take out the turret, and then Corki rotates over. This is silly. This is silly from Fnatic because they lose Soul as well. And it's unlikely that Heretics win, but you are giving them windows, right? Now it also delays the game because you have to fucking wait for another Baron.
Jun with the hook in onto Yankos. Maybe we stop there. He gets bodied and setting the flames up as well. Push him once again.
Yeah, they'll get the double inhib resets, so then they have as much time as possible. Creeps and start things off with Jun.
Clean. Surprised. And I think, as you said, you know, Baron is boldly means less and well, but there's a couple of barriers here as well as Razork over the wall. The hook roar is live.
Combo to
That's the end of the game. Well, at least we have the Death Brush moment. We'll always have the Death Brush. Where is it? I want to watch it again. There it is.
The Herald play just then pushed us up to a total of 3K in Fnatic's lead past this laning phase. We didn't see
I love this, guys. I absolutely love this play.
Look at the map state, Dagda, because for Fnatic,
They're going to set up the Death Brush. Shh, guys. Shh. Nobody tell Fnatic we're going to Death Brush. We're not going to use Oracle's lens or the pink ward we have. Shh. Nobody knows we're here. Oh, no, Perks. Put down the pink ward now. We had the pink ward the whole time. It's just too good. It's just too good. That's some all-time League of Legends comedy right there. That's some all-time League of Legends comedy, guys.